Welcome back, this is part 2 of Temple of Sobec. So we're in this big room and there's 2 crocodiles, we have to get a door open. There's a couple of burners, but it's not really too bad. And a lever, and it's a bit annoying, but basically it's dark, I suppose. Pool in the middle of the room, but it's not deep enough to swim in, but it's a bit annoying. I have to wade through it. So Lara, pick this up, flares. There's a thing up there, we have to get that grate open up there. We have to go onto those bits over there with the fire. There's a secret in this room. In that corner here's the door. Again, we need to get this open. And we have to get up there. That leads to another section. And there's some pickups again for guns we don't have. Oozes, but I'll pick them up. Right, so we have to get this secret. This is the first of 3. Lara, what are you doing? Go into here, and there's what have we got, Lara? This is where Lara's face. You can see what she looks like. It's quite a good effort. That's very underworld. It's one of the best one I've actually seen in a long time. That one. Bullets. I think it's for arrows. It can be done with the bow. Yeah, nice effort with Lara there. She looked quite good. So we climb out there. That's where the first secret is. Now we have to get up to the top there. Lara. But there's no ladder to speak of, so I think, well, how do I get up to this thing? Well, there's a thingy. It's like a climbable. To get this straight up. Climbable. Lara. Concentrate. I could jump and grab the thing. There we are. I'm thinking, where's the ladder? I can't see it. It's right there. I don't do what I did and actually go the wrong side of the room. We have to get over there, but there's some bats here, of course. I went looking, I thought, oh, how do you get this thing open? I didn't realise, oh, there's the shotgun, that there is a lever in the corner over here. I didn't see it. So I was like, well, how do you get this open? Lara. Over here is a lever, and I totally missed this, so it's over here. It's not even hidden, to be honest, but pull down, it opens that grate of that thing over the side, and that fall down the hole now. There it is, open. So I thought you had to open it by some other means, but you don't. These are annoying, these burners. You can stand on these platforms without getting burned, but if you jump whilst it's burning and you land, you grab onto the middle, you'll get caught on fire. I thought it was something to do with these metal things on the wall. There's nothing to do with that. Let's get that open. Land on that. You can land on this. I can jump onto that other bit there, as long as the fire goes out. Oh, I shouldn't get caught on fire. There we are. And there's a platform that I couldn't see originally. Of course, there it is. I can back up without getting caught on fire. If you don't pull the lever, that stays shut, and then you're thinking, hang on a minute, this is a bit cryptic. So, okay, that corner lever is a bit annoying. Come to here, pull this lever here, and it opens that door at the bottom. I think there's more to this room than there actually is. It's one of those things that looks like there's a lot more going on, and there isn't. Right, we go through this door, and the second secret is right inside of this door here. Because you get your attention taken away by these things doing this. It's right here. There's the second secret. God, I missed that in practice. It's shotgun shells. What else is it, Lara? And more Uzi ammo, which we don't need because we haven't got the guns. I thought they might be on the level I was missing them, but the guy did say that they weren't there, so... Right, no, I can't get past these. Just go on the side like that, because you never get caught if you go from the middle. How does that all work? I don't know. We go here, same thing again. There's a slope at the end, and I thought you couldn't get up there and you have to go down the hole, but you don't. It looks like you can't get up that slope, but you can. So I've got to shoot these. don't know why they're there for. And there's a fun bit that happens. What you have to do is do a jump onto the first square. Oops, back up here, and then jump backwards again, and the boulder comes down. And then one comes behind, but I don't know why. And as long as you stay on this side, on the left side, you don't get squashed. And two more come down there. There they are. So it's if you did run to the middle, you get squashed. This is the final section, this big pool in it. There's a lever underwater and a lever on the side. They must open the doors. There's one on either side of these corridor things. And you need 2 keys. You can't get on the monkey swing on purpose. I thought there was a lever somewhere else that you had to activate to raise a block or something, but there isn't. Pull that. That opens one side, and then the underwater one, it's in an alcove, opens the other. We can't climb out the other side, it'd be too easy. There's a whole thing that they did, I won't give it away. Shoot these, but these crocodiles go underneath the water in that hole that's underneath there. Yeah, difficult because they kind of go under there, they don't come out, so you can't shoot them. Right, there's a thing there, we've got to pull that. And of course we're going to get bitten to pieces. Lara, pull this. Pull this and it opens a door on one of the sides. I can't remember which one, there's 2 different ones. Lara, come on. Ow, we're getting beast in here. We do get quite a lot of health packs, so it's not a big deal. As long as you're not slow, it should be a big one. That's it. Looks like there's a lot going on in this room, but actually it's just a couple of levers. I'll leave that one till later. So on this side, Lara, what have we got? This is the one that the underwater, yeah, this is the underwater lever. Open this grill at the end. There's a thing there. Puma or something. And there's a corridor with a spike pit. I'll show you there actually. Lara. I thought that that bit there, that's the actual gate. I thought that was a thing that was going to pop up and stab me, but it wasn't. There's a thing at the bottom here, this hole, this thing here. This is the thing that it's quite easy to get across because you can kind of run across it when the blades are going down like that. It's not too bad. Go into here. There's a pool of water and a kind of a platform, and there's a gate. Shoot these. This is the secret. This is the third secret where we can't get the items. Gotta get that gate open over there, and we have to go up there and pull a block. 3 blocks, 3 things. Right, we're in here. This is just to show what Lara can't pick these up. It's as if there's not enough space above it. I'm trying it and it's not happening, so Lara, she won't pick it up, and the guide says this as well, so it must be a fault with the level. They didn't make it tall enough, maybe, I don't know. So you can't pick them up. It's not rendering right either, I don't know why. So what we do, we have to go up to the top of this thing. There's like a big plinth or a platform, and 3 obelisks or whatever, almost like Senate pieces, I don't know. And they have different pictures on them, and they correspond to pictures on the floor, but you don't have to match them, because I did it in practice, and the first I did them exactly, but it takes more time to match. There's a picture up there, Lara. There's a bird, a feather, and a weird twisty thing, and they correspond, but they don't actually, you don't need to do them, because it still opens the door, so it doesn't matter. But I had a problem where after I put each one on the block, it would show you what it's supposed to open, but it tended to not allow you to cancel that, so I had to save and then reload. I don't know why. It's very annoying. So you don't have to put the corresponding one onto the tile, it doesn't make any difference. Now, it does this, but I had to edit that out because it wouldn't. I don't know why. It's like people make levels, and then as I've downloaded, what I do is I download about 4 or 5 levels, and then that interest me, and then I have a go at them. Some of them don't work, or they crash when you save or when you die, and I think, what's the point of putting a level on TRLE.net and it doesn't work? There's no point. It's a complete waste of time. This one, that's the only fault I can find with this level, apart from the water thing where sometimes you won't climb up, but that seems to be a thing that happens on a number of levels. But it's a few bugs and things. It's about the only annoying thing on this level, to be honest. So I got to put these 3 things on these 3 tiles. Again, it wouldn't let me cancel it. I had to cut that out. Lara. Right, so we need the last one. It doesn't matter that it doesn't match. Oh, maybe they were supposed to, but they didn't implement it right, I don't know. That opens that door, that's where the first of the 2 keys are. I couldn't fit this in 2 videos, I tried, but it opens the thing. Again, it didn't cancel, you can't cancel it. Sometimes it does, I just didn't when I did it on the recording. It takes a bit of help, that does. Right, we go into this room, and what you have to do, you have to sprint. There's like 3 boulders, so run. And there's the key. You pick it up and it does this thing. It shows you where you've been. I don't know why. This key thing spins. I don't know why that is. It's a bit weird. And then all these animals turn up in a minute. I think it will show you maybe where the secret might be, but I don't know. I've got the shotgun, so we can shoot as we use it. Shoot them. You could just run out of the room, I suppose. Lara. Getting beasted again. Come on. Oh, it's getting a bit heavy, Lara. Oh. It's a nice mix of combat, though, and puzzles and stuff, so it's not too bad. Oh, Lara. So, where are we going? We're going back to the main pool area, but we're going to go back over this spike thing. They don't turn it off for you, which is a bit annoying. Oh, she's a bit nasty. Jump! Lara. Right, so we need to get the other key. And that's the other area that's very Tomb Raider 1, Temple of Kamoon, Unfinished Business kind of look to it. Which is a very annoying bit. I won't give it away, I'll talk about it in a minute. Where it's... There's always a thing on Tomb Raider games that's a deal breaker for me, and I kind of prefer before I record it, I play it, and then if it gets me stuck, even with the guide open, I'm thinking I can't be dealing with this, it's too hard, I just think that's enough of that. And it was almost a deal breaker. I can't get past this bit, but it's actually not that difficult. So, Lara. So we enter this area here, it's all very pretty. We've got 3 doors, a barred section on either side, a lever. This is where the second key is, in the middle, behind the 3rd gate. So I'm going to stop here and I'll be back in part 3.